Hello everyone, I'm Nancy. This is Nancy Eat Intuitive and welcome to my YouTube videos. For those of you that are new, you will see activity. You will see orbs and ribbons flying around. I am honored to have that exchange take place with Spirit and with all of you. Based on your belief system, you may call that whatever you wish when you see them, but I call it Spirit. So thank you for subscribing and watching, and thank you also for joining me live every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Central Time on Facebook, where I offer free oracle readings. All right, so let's jump in. This is for the week of Monday, August 10th, 2026, for the elemental signs of air, water, fire, and earth. For those of you that have watched me regularly, I begin with mudra for a collective message. We'll work with Enchanted Map, Nature's Whispers, and our spirit animals. I call them the boom babies because they just hit you right between the eyes. All right, let's jump in. Let's begin. What is our collective message for the week of Monday, August 10th? And today is 8/8, Lion's Gate. All right, Spirit, let's come on in. Bring in all the fun, beautiful entities that love to join us, support us, show that we are loved, guided, supported, always and in all ways, right? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Come on in. All right, let's see what we have for our collective message. Move that for just a little bit. So, Spirit, what do we need to know collectively as we move into the next week? What is going on? Let's see what they bring. What's that song? Something like, come on, a mystical magical tour. What is it? Hold on. Mystical magical tour. It's like coming to take me away. I don't know what that's about. So, okay, are we looking for a mystical magical tour to take us away? Are we looking for a little bit of, I'm not going to say escapism, I'm going to say magical mystery. That's what I think I'm feeling for us collectively. We're looking for that magical mystery, the enchantment, the awakening, the ascending. I keep getting the magic of life, the mystery of life. Yeah. You know, sometimes it's good to escape into the clouds with your imagination. That's what I'm getting and feeling for us collectively right now. Opening up your imagination, your third eye. Ooh, got a poke on that from a male. Creative power. Yeah, I'm getting this kind of collective message of, you know, building castles, dreaming all the things that we want for our life, right, Spirit? So this is that creative power. Let's take a look. Inner well-being, activation, and spiritual potential. I was feeling this for all of us. This directs breath and energy awareness into the base of the body, supports the reproductive, urinary, and eliminatory systems, releases pelvic tension, and helps to heal that physical and emotional trauma. This is the element of water, healing, washing over us, right? The focus is, I open and allow the divine potential within to emerge. Tap into your creative power. I kept getting this imagination, this mystery, this magical energy. So there you go. There's our collective message. Now, let's shuffle Nature's Whispers and lay that face down. Yes, Spirit, bring in our beautiful natural elemental beings that are out in nature, out in the woods. Sorry, my neighbor upstairs is home. He's booming. Oh, there's a difference between Spirit knocking on the walls and my neighbor. Oh, thank you, Spirit. They're coming in now. Yeah, we want to hear from Nature's Whispers, the elemental beings that are out in the woods, guiding us, talking to us, yeah, loving us, whispering, showing us the signs and synchronicities. All right, face down. Here we go. Let's talk to the animals. Yes, imagine it. Talking to a chimpanzee. Oh yes, we talk to the animals and we walk with the animals, and they walk and they talk with us. Yes, they do. All creatures, right? Tall, the small, those that fly, that swim. Oh, we love the innocence of and the instinctual, right, and the intuitional animals. And for those that, communicate with the grasshoppers and the hummingbirds. And yeah, thank you. All beings, all sentient beings are extensions of source energy. The all. There we go. All right, ready to rock and roll? Air signs, we start with you. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Where are you on your enchanted map journey? What's going on, air signs? What do you need to concentrate on, pay attention to, be aware of, or appreciate in some way? Woo, that was a big orb. Yes, yes. Air signs. Okay, let's see what they bring. Air signs. Seeing a lot of white for you, air signs. So Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, what's going on with that? I just kind of feel like it's, snowflakes and quietness and that hush and that stillness, that meditative state, that kind of wiping the slate clean and purity and begin again. Ooh, I like that. All right, air signs. Are you looking to do that? Are you looking for that peaceful, they're saying Finnegan, begin again. Got a female here tickling me. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Boy, that's an old lyric from a song, I think. So what do you, oh, chills. Okay, someone big is here. I feel you coming. I feel it coming. I feel it coming now. Well, let's see what's going on. Ooh. All right, air signs. Kind of wanting to, here comes your card. Oh, rock bottom. No wonder you want to begin again. No wonder you want to wipe the slate clean and start again. Rock bottom is, you know what? It's just what I've been doing is not working. I'm running into obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, wall after wall, and getting nowhere. It's exhausting. It's depressing. It's anxiety. It's just, okay, this is not working. And 10 is endings and new beginnings. And this is a message of, I kind of just had to hit rock bottom in order to say, I've got to do something different. I'm ready to do something different. This is about that surrender. Clearly what I'm doing is not working. Thank you, Spirit. So, okay, I am open to new beginnings. I am open. And I almost see you in a meditative state saying, you know what? I am open to receiving new information. Surrender the old patterns, belief systems, response systems, ways of thinking and or doing. And Spirit says, are you ready now? I'm going to drop down a ladder and it's going to get you up out of here. And we're going to begin again. Okay. Open your heart. Yes. Open up your heart. And let the love shine through. Yeah. This is you being in your grace. This is the vulnerability of starting something new, of surrendering. Surrender doesn't mean let go. It means I'm surrendering this. So that's, I guess it is a kind of a letting go, isn't it? Because you surrender it and say, it is no longer in alignment with me. I just don't want you to get the idea of I give up. It's more of, I give in to something new beginning. I like that. And so here you are opening your heart and saying, this is a life I don't want to live anymore. I know I feel vulnerable and raw and exposed, but I am in my integrity and in my authenticity, and I'm in my grace, and I'm open to receiving. I open my heart. It begins there. An open heart will hear the message, right? What's your boom, baby? Seal imagination. What were we getting with the collective message? All about opening up that imagination. Immerse yourself in artistic and creative expression. It is time, air signs, for you to express yourself in that artistic and creative way. Open up. You've got something to say, something to share. This is no longer where you want to be anymore. You're artistic, you're creative, you're innovative, you're smart, you're funny. You've got it all going on, air signs, right? So bring it on out. Share it. All right, I hope that helps. Let's talk to water. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Spirit, what's going on with water? All right, let's take a look at our beautiful elemental water signs, right? Washing over us. Water, not afraid to go deep into the emotions of things, right? Saying, let's get to it. Let's cry. Let's talk. Let's open up. All right, water signs. What's going on? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So, water signs. I keep getting this kind of a how to tame your dragon, you know, kind of a real tongue-in-cheek, like, okay. Like if you had kids, you know, and it's just like, here we go. So, all right, water signs, what's going on with this? How to tame your dragon, how to move forward. It's almost like, you know, what's that? Yeah, kind of tongue-in-cheek, just, yep. Like this, okay, it's you, like this is where I'm at in life right now, and I gotta have a sense of humor about it. Okay, water signs, this is what I'm getting. Almost like, you know, the Mona Lisa is smiling very slyly. Okay, so water signs, what's going on? Let's see. Some of you, you know, I'm gonna take this literally with the how to tame your dragon, train your dragon. I'm getting that you're dog training. All right, water signs. Are some of you? I can see this little puppy just sit. Oh, cute, cute. All right, what's going on? There's your card. Field of dreams. Oh, you gotta love this, water signs. This is you cultivating that field of dreams. That's it. This is it. It's now. Things are popping up, coming to fruition. The seeds that you've planted with compassion and love and patience. You know, you've been training yourself for this, right? It's like, oh, okay, here it comes. This is it. This is what I've been wanting, moving toward. These are the seeds. They're now coming to fruition. What's going on here? Catch your breath. Yeah, wow, water signs. It's like, oh, here we go. You know, I planted these seeds. Now here's my field of dreams. Take a deep breath, ground yourself, because this is it. This is it. Make no mistake where you are. Bear, boundaries. Stand your ground. Healthy boundaries, because you've got a big life you're living, water signs. Take a deep breath, you know, draw the healthy lines, you know, healthy boundaries, like no when you mean no, yes when you mean yes, may I get back to you, delegate, all of those things are involved with healthy boundaries. And you need to catch your breath because you're going to have a lot going on. Wow, I love the tame your dragon, train your puppy dogs. Yeah, work, right? Yeah, it's a lot of work, that field of dreams, but you love it and you're good at it. So there you go. Take a deep breath, because wow, wow, wow. Yeah, and I like the understanding of that healthy boundary, because that's going to help you navigate and maneuver that new momentum. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Fire signs, we have Sagittarius, Leo, yeah, and Aries. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with our little fireballs? what's going on with them? Lots of activity coming in now. Spirit visiting, saying, hey, she's on camera now. Let's do a zoom. Let's do a flyby. Yeah, we love the flybys. Come on in, Spirit. We love it. We love it. And speaking of dragons, wouldn't that be exciting if one flew by, and maybe they are, and we're just not even recognizing that that's who that is. Yeah, okay, was that you, a dragon? All right, fire signs. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And what's going on, Spirit? Tickles, sorry. Why am I getting nebulous? Is that an astrological term, the nebulae? Okay, there's something about that for the fire signs. Okay, so are you looking into, astrology, astronomy, the stars, planets? So fire signs, there's something about that term. Maybe look that up, see if that resonates. What else do you want to bring? Boy, they're just talking about quantum leaps and Big Bang and what was the other one? Black holes. But I'm getting more of the stargazer type of energy. What's going on here? Peaks of Joy, 33, Chiron, the wounded healer. This is a good time to soar. And when peaks of joy happen in life, and they do, share them with others. I mean, you're soaring high, you're flying high. Maybe that's what all that stars and the imagination and, the beautiful astrology and astronomy, and just you're feeling really good right now, fire signs. And solitude helped with that reflection, that stillness, that meditative state. Isn't it interesting how you're getting the balance of the two? This is the high, the highs of life. This is the quietness of life. And we need both, don't we? And then you're being encouraged and nudged to celebrate your peaks and highness. And it's okay to have the reflection and the quietness and the stillness and solitude. Moments of that quiet time help with your life. What's going on with nature's whispers? Trust your own understanding. Trust in yourself. You're smart. You know what's going on. You're psychic. You're intuitive. You're gifted. You're talented. Do you trust in your own understanding of how things work for you? Wow, how things work for you. How you're being nudged and encouraged by your loved ones, by spirit, to trust in your own understanding. That's what that solitude and quietness and stillness is. It's a beautiful balance of living the life, all the doing, all the being. I love that. What's your boom, baby? Pelican, forgiveness. Let go of your judgments, fire signs. The judgments that you have toward yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Toward others. Who's doing what and why, and gosh, quiet down. That reflection shows your imperfections as well as your gifts, talents, and abilities too, right? Nobody's perfect. You're being nudged and encouraged to embrace your own trust in your own understanding and to really soar high. Look at how you begin and end with this beautiful perspective. And forgiveness is one of the highest vibrations that there is. You're going to hear a big boom in a minute. He's going down the stairs, and then he'll go out the door. Gotta love neighbors. Boom, there it is. Okay, now it'll get quiet. Fire signs, I do hope that helped. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others, and then quieting that fire energy that just kind of can sometimes take over. And like I say, burn down the village or cook dinner. Learning to temper that. And I got to just, let go of the judgments that I have towards everyone and everything that's going on. And I think that solitude energy will help. And then I think you concentrating on the peaks of joy really do embrace. Not everything is of a low vibrational energy. There is joyfulness. Remember that that's a part of your natural birthright, fire signs, to be that joyful, energetic, enthusiastic self. Okay, they wanted me to finish that. Earth signs, let's tune in. What have we got for our beautiful Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo? What's going on, Earth signs? Are you feeling grounded? Yeah. Are you planting new seeds, Earth signs? Yeah. Are you talking to the trees and having them help us talk back? All right. So Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. You like to get her done. And you want a plan. We know that. But what else is going on with you? Remember, these are general traits. And we have all of the aspects of these general traits inside of us. And we can embrace and call in any of the ones that we feel need to balance us out at the moment. Yeah. So fire signs, you know you can call on that earth energy to ground you if you need to, right? Yeah. Earth signs, you know you can call on the air signs to help you express yourself, to maybe give you a new idea and way of doing things, new ways of doing things. Right, Earth signs? All right, here we go. Spirit of place. Oh, Earth signs, we were talking to the trees, weren't we? Talking to all of the beautiful elemental beings out in nature. This card talks about you understanding that everything has a spirit, a vibration, a frequency, an energy, and you are connected to all of that. There is a oneness here. There's a time and a place. This spirit of place says, you know what? If I want love, I need to be love. I need to immerse myself and embrace that energy because it's available to me in all ways. What's your nature's whispers? Vulnerability. What are you feeling vulnerable about, Earth signs? You know you're one with everything. You're connected. This is an element of trust. Do you trust that? She's in this leaf floating down a river. You feel a little raw, a little exposed, a little nervous. But then she's asleep. She says, you know what? Wait a minute. I trust the process of life. I trust that Spirit has my back. I trust in this understanding and this frequency vibration. And that Spirit is in all things. What is your boom, baby? What a spiritual message. Dove, serenity, slow down, pause, breathe, relax, trust, harmony, tranquility. Look at her. She's like, I just got to relax. Sometimes Earth signs, you like to be very busy being of service, and that is the doing. And this energy, this message today for you is just be. Everything has a season and a time. It all unfolds in the way, in the time that it needs to, and the season that it needs to. Do you trust that? Right? You don't have to do anything. Just relax. Slow down. Take a breath. All right. I do hope that helped. Let's pull one last card from the Tarot and see where we are collectively, Spirit. Okay. Hang on. Hold on. I'm trying to get these cards to shuffle a little bit. Here we go. Let's do a collective message. Thank you, Spirit. There we go. Let's rock and roll. One last card to end on from the Tarot, Spirit. Okay, where are we at? Maybe more than one. On the Fool's Journey, right? Where we begin with a new adventure. You know, where are we right now on this beautiful journey? What's our message collectively? You know, we started with the mudra of creative power, tuning into that, remembering who you are. My dear friend, do you see life as an adventure? At day's end, do you understand that you walked that day with magic and mystery? I like that. 2 cards today. Yeah, the Knight of Wands says enthusiasm, passion. This knight is on a mission and he's going for it. He is the entrepreneur. He's like, that's it. I am not standing still anymore. And the 8 of Cups, I am walking away from the spilled emotional experiences, relationships that did not serve me. I don't know where I'm going, but it's a new horizon, and I'm ready to do this. I am ready to make this happen. Here I go. I've got the passion, the enthusiasm, the fire in my belly. And today's 8/8 that I'm recording this, right? Lion's Gate, that Leo energy fired up. You're like, that's it. I'm done with all of this. New beginnings. What a beautiful message from the Tarot. All right, and so I just want to take one last look just to see, and they're like, nope, that's good. So as always, namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. So keep shining, everyone, and we will see you very soon. Take care.